Hello, 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 this is DodgeDusk and welcome back to my 10th stream of Triangle Strategy. Last time... I'm trying to remember what I actually did last time. Ah yes, I protected the Rosellans from a invasion from Hyzant because we will not give up my people. So yeah, that went absolutely horribly, but we managed to do it. So yay, I'm quite happy with that. Believe in the heart of the cards, Dusk. Yes, I will believe in the heart of the cards. Okay, so let us speak to our friend Archibald. Yes, give me another Quistis point, please. Ooh, revive a fallen ally with full HP. Switch out one of your party members. Oh. Ooh, that's pretty based. Don't think I need any of them at the moment. And all them I've already got. Okay. So I can't buy any more Medal of Braveries. Nope. So I have 2 slots left. Yes, I would like to promote you. Can't believe Anna is the last person that's going to be promoted.
Might I be
A Yu-Gi-Oh reference to the title. I never been more compelled to like one of your videos. Also, hey dude. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Richard. I can't speak. Thank you very much, Richard Forrest, and welcome back to the stream as always. How are we both doing today? I'm hoping the actual delay now is completely gone. I did test it out earlier, and it did seem to go. So I'm hoping the same thing has happened this time. Okay, what do I get? Yes, I like some of them. Thank you. This delay thing has got me really worried, I'm not going to lie. Okay. Yes, I can increase some of these little things. What can I do with you? Nothing there. Increases your luck at max HP. Well, that's not very good, is it? What? Physical defense. I'm doing good currently. Hope you're doing well. I'm not doing too bad, thank you very much. I wasn't going to stream today, but then my scheduled thing ended up being cancelled. So here I am. I am here as always. So that's all that done. Okay. Can I buy any more of them? Didn't actually check that. No, you're all sold out. Okay, that's not a problem. Okay, so let's do this mock battle. The battlefield is a place of chaos, with friends and foes fighting for their lives. Regroup your forces and fell the enemy within the time limit. There's a time limit. Oh, it's the same as this one, is it? Before time runs out. Yeah, okay, so it's going to be another one of these. Okay. $12 units. Oh god, okay. Yes, so... Yes, ignore all these. Don't know why they're there. I got no idea why they've been picked.
Ready and willing. I'll do my best.
So I can pick one more unit. I'll pick Archibald then.
Excellent.
So all of my guys are down here, yes? Oh wow, my units are actually split up everywhere. This is kind of bad. Yes, I have units literally everywhere. How can I take item? Yeah, that's kind of awkward. Yeah, that's very, very weird. Those were picked before because you had them in the mock battle earlier. Yes, I know, Saska was being coy. Time limits are one of my least favourite mechanics in a game. It doesn't ruin the game for me, but I tend to be stuck worrying if there's a time limit. Lol. Yeah, same here. Oh dear. Right, Battle Mage. Another Battle Mage there. Yeah, so there's Battle Mages there. I would like you there, because you can silence them. This is going to be very, very weird to do. No, I'll put Anna there. Swap you. Yeah, this is going to be very, very weird to play. Why are you right at the bottom? Why are you there? You need to be somewhere far higher. Yeah, this is very weird. I got no idea how I'm going to play this. Okay, I'll give that a go. I'll see what happens. I'll give that a go and I will see what happens. The chaos of battle. The battle begins.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Okay, so I got 75 turns, which is a little bit more than I was expecting. I'm not going to lie. What's your movement? Oh, sorry, jump even. 3. Yes, this is going to be... Why are you there? I put you in the completely wrong spot. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Okay, yes, you're a mage. If you're a mage, I want you gone, ideally. Oh no, just hit him with a fox cane. Bonk!
I will end this.
Throw some poison. Throw hands.
I feel
Hey, level
stronger
up.
already. This'll hurt.
I won't lose.
Are you sure about that, Roland? Because you have a tendency to actually fail. Imagine if there are also reinforcements. It wouldn't surprise me if there was. I am not going to lie. Wait. Yeah, you're going to attack the old man. Oh, that did some
The
damage.
hunt is on.
Oh, okay. Open. Oh, you can't do any. Oh, okay.
Feisty, aren't we?
That's not very poggers.
Oh! From where shall we strike?
Oh, you don't. Oh. Oh dear. I was hoping I'd kill you before you could act, but that may not happen.
For my kith and kin.
Haha, 69 turns, funny number. Hee hee ho ho. Oh, I didn't get poisoned. Nice. Oh. Oh, that missed. That's nice.
That stinks.
Edged arrow.
I saw through that plain as day.
Nice.
I'm getting started.
I'm just getting started.
Take you on.
Yes, hit him.
Out of my way.
Then can I open? No. Go there then.
I'll give it my best.
If I go there, you got a range of 4, yes? Yes. Okay, hopefully this works.
This is my way of doing things.
Very dumb if it does work, but I will always take it.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Okay, if haste works, do you... No, you still get put number 12. Grants a large amount of HP to an ally. What's your thing range? Height, 2-2. Man. Yeah, heal you then.
Allow me.
Allow me.
Thank you.
Ugh. Oh, you got provoked. That's
Let's
pretty
show you what I
ungood.
learned.
Ungood? I'm making up words now as I go along. Yes, you die.
2 ashes.
Burn.
Where was I?
Frosty feathers.
I see through you.
Nice. Yes, that's fine. Ungood sounds legit. Thank you very much, Sask. Thank you very much. Why did you not... You fool. You were not supposed to do that. Yes, hit me with your book. See what happens.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Sloppy.
Bonk.
Time to work.
Yes, poison you with the 100% rate. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, poison you instead then.
Suffer.
My turn.
I don't think this is really going to matter. Yeah, do that.
Brace yourself.
Hit me with your book. What a masso. Sask, please.
Hey, yeah! This battle is ours.
No, just use a blind arrow, I think. Hit me with your
From
book.
this range.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, I'm pretty sure you're dead now, are you?
Damn it all.
Yes.
Forward.
See, if I poisoned you, you could have died. But you didn't, because you're bad. So instead I gotta think of some hijinks.
Your turn.
Good job. And then you're dead.
Setting a poor example.
I shall
Setting
do
a
what I
poor
can.
example. Ah yes, haste. He is as bad as Michael Jackson.
That certainly helps.
Why won't you die? Wait, why does that not kill you? Man, that's sad.
I'll give it my best. Yeah. Time for some research.
Yeah, do that.
I see through you.
Allow me.
Yes, burn you both.
With the powers in me.
Nice. Good job, loser.
My lord!
My lord! Yeah, that hurt. That also hurt.
I shall try my level best. Let us steel our defenses.
I will end this.
Yes.
This'll hurt. Sound strike. May I?
Oh, for God's sake. Why are you so bad?
I won't lose.
That does very little damage. Um... Okay. Don't really like it, but
Away with you.
probably the best they could have done.
Defeat is not an option.
However, it is the answer.
This ends here. That hit the mark.
May I?
Get dunked on with knowledge.
Here I come.
Yes, I did say I would do that.
This
Because if I
ends
don't, you're
now.
going to hit me with a spell.
Damn it.
Ah! Me too!
Nice. And then Roland dies.
Ah! I have failed.
This ain't ideal.
Why are all my units dying though? This is a mock battle. It's supposed to be easy.
Where was I?
I shall do what I can. Your wounds are healed. One
Nice.
step closer to our hope. At this rate,
At this rate, you'll what? Are you gonna scare me like that, Federico? At least finish off the sentence. Owies.
Must I? Please work.
Nice. Choke
I've
the
made a
points.
breakthrough.
At this rate, she will kick the bucket. That's what she meant to say. Yes.
I shall try my level best.
I shall try my level best. Come on, Eggs Benedict, you can do it. Open. Ranged Firestone. Wait, what the hell happened? Oh, right, I know what happened. I'm a fool! Why would you go that way, though?
Not an option.
Why are you doing this to me? I'll have you go that way.
this battle is ours.
Yes, kill you.
This ends now.
Follow my lead.
Because I do suspect there will be reinforcements. So I want to trigger them sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
So, it falls to me.
Always falls to you, my friend.
A cold wind blows.
It hurts. Let me heal your wounds.
Do. Heal yourself in the corner, Gila.
This ain't ideal.
You can live, old man. You can do it.
To victory!
Nice.
What do I do?
Unfortunately, man, I don't think there's a lot you really can do. Oh. %69% chance. I gotta go for it. Yay!
Your orders?
Sasuke was a 69% chance. I had to go for it.
I see a path to victory.
I hope you understand. I was so excited to get a bypass for recording PS3 content. No audio. Back to the drawing board. I was so excited to get a bypass for recording PS3 content. No audio. That's a bit strange. I'm assuming you've got do you have a capture card? Also, welcome back, Shinter, as always. What's new with you, and also in Triangle Strategy? New with me, not much. New in Triangle Strategy, I have learned the amazingness that is Yens.
Here I come.
Because Yens is, as I've learned, absolutely broken. Am I going to do this in all the turns now?
Now then, to work.
The only upside is that it doesn't seem to be reinforcements yet.
At this rate, time to work.
Yes, but PS3 uses HDCP, cannot be disabled, so you need a bypass device. I actually had zero idea about that. Thank you very much. That's it sucks that you Yes, but PS3 uses HDCP, cannot be disabled, so you need a bypass device. There's nothing you can do in OBS with that? I genuinely have zero idea.
Cool heads shall prevail. Your wounds are healed.
Like what I had to do on my OBS to
That all you got?
hopefully it's actually worked as well to get rid of my desync.
To victory!
Hopefully the actual game audio and the game visual is still intact.
I shall try my level best.
Ally to attack twice on the next turn. Raging Beast.
All for victory.
It's very unfortunate that you had a miss, though. I do feel sorry. Nope, OBS requires it to be disabled for PS4 even, but it's at least an option on PS4. Yeah. I can't even get you, my man. Okay, you're going that way.
The hunt is on.
My capture card is the Elgato HD60S. I have the HD60S Plus. Ha ha, get dunked on. That's a shame, though.
So, it falls to me.
I'll have to see if I can get audio through my PS3 with my capture card. You've got me curious now.
A cold wind blows.
Yes, I learned the hard way that eventually there will be a delay with the HD60. But I thankfully found a way to hopefully get rid of that delay. Which, from my test stream earlier, did seem to actually work. I see, I see.
Let me help.
Admittedly, I'm not the most knowledgeable about capture cards, so...
Suffer. Victory is within reach. You won't escape. A sound strike.
Oh god, I've only got 18 turns left.
Not like this.
Let me heal your wounds.
Am I gonna do this?
Allow me.
It's only a flesh wound.
It's only a flesh wound. HDCP is a type of digital content protection system. I see. Yes, that would be why I don't know anything about it. On the PS4, you can record gameplay when you disable the HDCP, but some features are removed, such as playing Blu-ray movies. Ah.
My turn.
The more you know, the more you know.
Yeah. Defeat is not an option. Now I end this.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Sarah, no, not now.
Impossible. Impressed?
Here I come. Try this.
So you will need to turn it back on to watch movies. It's intended as an anti-piracy, but it causes a lot of problems for other legitimate users. Yeah, sounds like it.
I will end this.
Where did that archer go? Or did I actually kill him? There he is.
At this rate,
Oh dear, am I gonna do this?
a wasted effort. Cool heads shall prevail.
Oh, it's 9 turn of my actions. Oh, okay, that makes it a bit easier.
Be gone with you!
It's only a flesh wound. Show me what you're made of.
I shall try my level best.
What items do I have? What items can I use? Do you think I can make it? Honestly, the way this is going, no.
I'm afraid this may hurt. Curses!
That hit
The
mark.
first mock battle I'll ever fail.
They're quite strong. How about this?
I've got 2 enemies left to kill, my dude. Oh, you fool. Why would you do that?
Time to work.
I'm not going to get to anybody in time. Oh. Move an ally to any location within. Okay, hold on. Oh, I see. Right. Within 8 squares of that. Okay. Let me see if I can cheese this out. Attack twice.
Allow me. Ha! A sound strike.
Move.
Time to take flight.
I think I've done it. Using the power of Deus Ex Machina. I think I've done it.
It's only a flesh wound. You're done! Look at me learning.
Unless I somehow fail. But no, I should do this. The heart of the cards. Yes. Quistis points, the heart of the cards.
For a better world.
They call me based. I am the greatest strategist who ever lived. And do not tell me otherwise. Okay, who can increase their stuff? No one here. I might start increasing some of your stuff then. Increases movement by 1, increases jump by 1. Tells you otherwise. Shut up, Sask. Who gave you the right to sass me? No! Revive a fallen ally with full HP. Hidden reserves. Move speed is pretty nice for an upgrade. It is. So nice, I may want to do that. Okay. Thank you. So, Sask and I were talking about this earlier, Shinta. We decided that the new names for all these nations, the Grand Duchy of Asfrost, you have the Holy System of Hyzant, High being spelled H-I-G-H, because I'm pretty sure that white powder they're selling across the continent is not salt. And then you have the Kingdom of Glenbrook, which has now been renamed the Kingdom of Huet, because of how fucking broken she is. Sarah Noah wonders what recourse is left for them, knowing that not much time remains until the Hyzantian army arrives. The Elder's Abode.
So that's the size of it. House Wolford has gone to such great lengths for us.
It was our decision and ours alone. Your people brought nothing upon us.
Because we have to make waifu happy. No, I keep telling you, the waifu of this run at the moment is Eridor.
It is as Serenoa says. We are happy to do all that we can to protect you.
Forgive me, Lady Frederica, but your mother was Lady Orlea, was she not? You came to our rescue just as she did. I cannot help but feel 'twas fated to be so.
You knew my mother?
Where did you hear of this, Jerome? I've told you not a whit about her.
I overheard whispers between my mother and father long ago. Why would the elders labor to keep such information secret?
Well, truth be told, we feared being persecuted anew.
And so your greatest fears have come true. Pray, hide no longer, and tell Lady Frederica what you know.
You know the history of Hyzant's oppression of the Roselle, yes? Then you know of the Rosellan revolt that occurred 30 years ago. Your mother, Lady Orlea, led that uprising at the source.
Eridor's a husbando. Anything and anyone can be a waifu if you believe hard enough, Sask.
She led us to freedom from Hyzant's rule. Here, to the Wolfort domain. She was a woman of great courage. She even left a sizable gash upon the goddess's statue as we departed.
As a Brit, gash means something else entirely.
The statue that stands tall in the source. I've never heard tell of this gash.
The Grand Duché.
I reckon not. Hyzant would never admit to such a thing. But we, Roselle, know the truth.
How was the...
No idea my mother was involved with the revolt, let alone led it.
If there's, like, even a hint of a delay, can you please tell me?
And it was my father who gave them this land to settle.
That he did. Lady Orlea, for her part, vowed to fight on, to liberate those who remained in Hyzant. The rest of us, battered and bruised in the escape, parted ways with her, and remained here to live out our days in peace.
On the audio, no delay. Thank you very much. I realised that, I know I said it on the last stream in the comments about it. I didn't realise that actually happened on the stream before as well. So I've had 2 videos now for this playthrough stream that the game audio is delayed for like a second, and it's... When I found out, it's really disheartened me. So I'm really glad that this fix I found is actually working.
And so she eventually found her way to Esfrost, where she was taken in. I thank you for sharing such a wonderful chapter of my mother's history.
I hear she rallied the people to her cause with these words. The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia.
Thank you for telling me as well, Richard Forrest, and thank you for telling me, Sask, you cute sweet boy.
The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
How much of this have you heard?
Hold. I beg you, recite those words once more.
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
So there exists a key that gives the lie to the goddess's teachings. With that in hand, we can yet confront Hyzant.
Pray tell, good elder, what might it look like?
Alas, I fear I do not know.
I know not to what they were referring, but my parents always said Lady Orlea left it in this village.
Then the key is here. Jerome, please. We would speak with your parents at once.
I'm afraid that's not possible. They both passed many moons ago.
Thank you for being so insensitive, Frederica.
We must find this key, Lord Serenoa. I know it sounds like a fool's errand, but I feel we have no other choice.
I agree. 'Tis a slight hope, but hope nonetheless. Let the search begin.
Finding a key. The key to my bride-to-be's heart. We know the key is in this village, though precisely what form it takes still eludes us. I need more information. If the key does indeed remain in the village, I will find it. I must. I'm sure there was a second sparkly. No, I'm seeing things. I know nothing of any key, and you'll find nothing of any import in my house. We took such great pains to flee the source, yet our past continues to haunt us. Perhaps we are tainted after all. Aww. Press F in the chat. Use salt explosives to blow the place up. You can find it easier that way. Ah yes, the powerful and explosive game assault. Superior iron. Ooh. You should seek out the one who knows the legend of the Roselle. That will be our best chance of finding the key. Anything special? Well, there is a pelt in Jerome's abode that his parents were quite fond of. Mummy and Daddy are really upset. I'm scared. What are you looking for, sir? Is it treasure? Why yes, I am on a treasure hunt. And you? Are you playing hide and seek? I'm looking for something that could help everyone in the village. I'm sorry we're causing such a commotion. I hear there's something incredible hidden in this village. Do you know anything about it? It's a secret, but if you promise not to tell anyone, it's hidden in my desk drawer. I call it my secret sweet store, and I'm going to eat it all when nobody's looking. Is that so? Well, thank you for telling me. You have my word that I shan't tell another soul. So, are we going to steal a kid's sweet stash now, are we? Serenoa, you've become the person I never wanted you to be, and I love it. Hey, come on. Thank you. There are a number of objects within the village that could qualify as the key we are looking for. Well, thanks for the help, Sheila. Anything special or unusual in the village? Not that I've ever heard of. We just want to live our lives. Why must we be chased to the ends of the earth? You did this. This is all your fault. I feel your pain, but I only need to know if Lady Olea left anything behind. It may help us achieve peace. Not so. You all confronted the results of the Rosalian uprising from 30 years ago. You will never know how sorry I am that we could not protect you. I beg you, gather your things and go. Steal it. Oh, Sask, you naughty boy. Allow me to apologise. House Wall 4 took us in when we'd nowhere else to go, and I've spat in your face. But you must understand that this feels akin to a death sentence. Fear not, we will find a way through this. Now is the time for strength. The Roselle have a long, dark history of being oppressed, and I reckon they're none too happy about outsiders like us reminding them of it. No, probably not. You're looking for something old? I seem to recall seeing a rather old-looking mirror behind the Elder's house. It was quite brilliant all those years ago, but I'm sure it has rusted over by now. Is the legend so old it's been forgotten, or is someone keeping something from us? They may leave us no choice but to upend the village in our search. I've never seen a pelt this colour before. Perhaps this is the one Jerome's parents took such a liking to. Perhaps this pelt is the key that will show us the way forward. Iron 3. No, that's it. I cling to the thought that Lady Olea's last great hope for us lay in this very village. I wish it to be true from the bottom of my heart. Something special in the village? If what you seek is old, the Elder may know of it. Well, clearly he doesn't, or he's keeping something from us. Whenever I look at my children, I am reminded that we cannot bow to Hyzant's demands. I wonder why the village elder would so vehemently deny the key's existence. I should almost like to search his home myself, preferably while he is away, though I know he would not grant such a request from the likes of me. I should like to search the elder's home, but I know he'll never grant me permission. It pains me to ask you this, but you might be able to draw him out of his house for a moment. Ordinarily, I would not stand for deceiving an old man, but I agree that this may be the only chance we get. Elder, forgive me, but may I speak with you outside for a moment? An audience outside with Lady Frederica? To what do I owe the honour, and what would you ask of me? I know we mean to search the village, but what are we searching for? Yo mama! Oh! Get dunked on. No more sparklies? I almost forgot. Sask, I almost forgot. There you are, Sask. I never forgot. A box hidden beneath the rug. It would seem the Elder did have something to hide. Perhaps this rock is the key that will show us the way forward. Is that everything? I think it is. I wonder if we can steal this kid's sweeties. Is there any other house in here? Or was it just these two? I think it's just these two, isn't it? Okay. End exploration.
Elder, for the sake of the Roselle, I've come to speak with you about the key.
Lord Serenoa, I am not one to speak in metaphor and code. I bid you tell me precisely what it is you seek.
Oh, I missed something.
Could this pink rock be the key?
Where did you find that?
So it is the key. What do you know of it?
Clearly I can deceive you no longer. I shall tell you everything.
What is this strange pink rock?
A simple taste shall tell you all you need to know.
Tasty's nuts.
My word, it tastes of salt. No, it is salt.
Truly, a rock of salt.
Indeed, it is. And the story behind it is a long one. This crystal before you was brought here by Lady Orlea.
My mother brought this?
And you knew of this the whole time, Elder?
Yes, but the seeds of conflict ought not to be left in the sun where they are apt to grow. That was our decision.
Are there any other crystals like this?
There are. Lady Orlea spoke of a repository rife with salt, hidden somewhere in Norzelia.
And where might that somewhere be?
Unfortunately, I do not know. And I fear the knowledge passed with Lady Orlea herself.
Do you know anything about this, Lady Frederica? Anything at all? Did your mother ever mention these crystals to you before? It is imperative that you remember.
I apologize, but this is my first time hearing of them as well.
Salty chocolate. Ugh.
Calm yourself, Benedict. You're scaring the lass.
Calm myself. The very existence of this crystal changes the nature of our realm as we know it. If you have ever wondered why Hyzant oppresses the Roselle or confines them to the source, this is your answer.
So they did it all to hide the existence of the repository and monopolize salt.
Monopolizing gamer salt.
And not just that, anyone who finds that repository could reign over all Norzelia.
Would it really have so great an influence?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. It is one of Hyzant's fundamental beliefs, one that, due to their monopoly on both salt and the source, has appeared true all these years. But no longer. With this crystal alone, we can prove their doctrine false.
Revealing their absolute teachings to be mere fabrications would shake Hyzant to its very core.
There may be hope for us yet.
A report, my lord. Hyzant's army is on the horizon.
Lord Serenoa, if you would, I should like to be the one to speak to them.
Of course, Benedict. I leave the matter in your capable hands.
Someone clearly loves their salt. Benedict comes across as someone who does a lot of sweaty game assault. Benedict is definitely someone who mashes those buttons. The next morning,
Lord Serenoa, how unfortunate it is for us to meet under such circumstances. But for disobeying the Holy One's order, I must strike you down.
Before that, Minister Exham, there is something we wish to show you.
I'm seeing a bunch of units here that have no range on them whatsoever. All I need to do is have Eridor and Benedict choke, and I'm pretty sure I win.
It is a mere fragment of something we have discovered in this village. It is a crystal made entirely of salt.
What madness is this you speak? This is salt, indeed. How is this possible?
Someone else can fabricate game assault?
It appears to have been passed down among the Roselle, and in a quantity large enough to rival the source.
Unbelievable.
Perhaps so, but we have proof. Salt can be found in places other than the sacred grounds beneath the goddess's feet. I am certain the implications do not escape you.
What is it that you want?
An audience with the Holy One, and a guarantee of safety for us and everyone in this village.
It would be a waste to dispose of both the crystal and House Wolford here. Very well then. I shall secure you an audience with the Holy One.
Damn. Nice.
You have my word that the village will be safe from harm.
Thank you, Minister.
Oh, how I wish I could see the Holy One's face contorted so.
I'm about to try an old workaround for the recording system. Any bets on whether or not it'll work? Sometimes the old ways are the best, my friend. So sure, try it out. How's the knee anyway?
We owe our lives to this. A crystal of salt. Or salt crystal, shall we call it?
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessings of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
Can you imagine if crystals like this were hidden beneath the surface of Norzelia?
I cannot imagine Hyzant being blind to their existence. Salt is the lifeblood of their nation.
Agreed. Which leads me to believe that they have relentlessly oppressed the Roselle to hide it.
You intend to negotiate with the Holy One, then?
Correct. This time, we shan't fail. Not with this salt crystal in our hands. Hyzant will swear its support to us.
Or they kill us, take the salt crystal for themselves, and try to pretend this whole thing never happened.
If their teachings are truly false, could you not ask them to free the Roselle at the source?
That is a risk we cannot afford to take. Our first priority is rebuilding Wolford. Without it, we cannot even hope to protect our own Rosellan village. I do hope you understand.
I see. I suppose you are right.
What will you
Knees
do
fine.
once granted those privileges, Benedict?
Knees finally back to usable. A little pressure still, but even the professional says it says bleh, I can't speak. A little pressure still, but even the professional says to just keep working it and give it some time. Yeah, that's fair enough.
What will I do?
I tire of being made to decide like this time and time again. Don't you, Serenoa?
I do. Our choices grow ever harder, each time piercing me deeper.
It's time we decide what to do for ourselves. I wish to reclaim Glenbrook. With Hyzant beside us, we can defeat Frost. So when we meet, I will ask the Holy State to go to war with us.
Nice.
House Wolford protects the Roselle in defiance of the Holy One's orders. Hyzant sends an army to punish Wolford for their disobedience. Cornered though they may be, Serenoa and his comrades discover a crystal of salt, hidden in the Rosellan village. Benedict leverages its very existence in negotiations with the opposing General Exum and succeeds. The crystal holds the power to change not only Hyzant, but the entire land of Norzelia. With it in hand, Serenoa goes to meet the Holy One.
No, nothing. Okay. Like how it says Serenoa uses the discovery of the Salt Crystal, when I'm pretty sure it's Benedict, the one that's going to use a Silver Tongue at the moment.
We granted you an audience because of Minister Exham's petition, but I did not expect you to show us this. A crystal made of salt. How very fascinating. It certainly does contradict the doctrine here in our blessed land. Or it would, were it real. Have you any proof that this was not created by magic or technology?
Well...
With all due respect, Minister, I have a question for you in return. What do you think of Esfrost and Glenbrook's decree to stop trade with Hyzant?
I think it nothing more than a threat. Neither would last very long without our salt.
Gustadolf is no fool. Such an edict would not come without proper countermeasures in place. Countermeasures such as another source of salt, for example. Having their own salt would make Hyzant's redundant, at best, and your nation would soon find itself in dire straits without the salt tax's revenue.
What is it you want from us?
Your full support.
Lend us your strength, and together we can defeat Esfrost, and Hyzant's ties to all nations will remain intact.
You mean to start a war? The kingdom of Glenbrook may be naught but a puppet now, but it was once your homeland. You understand this, yes?
We do.
Even so, my people do not wish for war. We must try to resolve this peacefully first.
Do you think Gustadolf can be reasoned with? Need I remind you that it was he who invaded Glenbrook? He is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Be that as it may, neither my people nor soldiers will accept it as a reason to go to war.
Then I shall give you one. For I am the second son of King Regna. Roland Glenbrook.
The older Elgato, which I still have as an AV option for lower quality input. PS3 is old enough to have an AV cable option. By avoiding HDMI, maybe I can avoid the HDCP. Yeah, maybe. Sounds like a plan.
You live. There is no mistaking that face.
Huh. So the prince lives to slay his kingdom's invader. We could not ask for a better reason.
If you need a just cause to go to war, let it be me.
New problem, old one isn't USB Type-C. So what, you'd have to buy a converter?
We must stop Gustadolf.
It all makes sense now. O Holy One, have you heard? Pray, tell me what you would have us do. It shall be done. Wolfort, Prince Roland, heed the words of the Holy One. The holy state of Hyzant stands with you. The Holy One would see you defeat Esfrost and restore peace to Norzelia. Our nation shall spare no effort in your fight against Gustadolf. From this day forth, we support Prince Roland as our commander, and Lord Serenoa as one of the Saintly Seven.
Me? A saint?
We are brethren now. We ride to war together.
That's kind of interesting because we've just debunked like the entire thing.
Well, would you look at that? We secured Hyzant's support, and you even got yourself named one of the Saintly Seven.
I keep all my old cables in a box as long as they work. I just need to hunt down the older cables. Ooh, if you've got a lot, then you're going to have a lot of untangling to do, my friend.
We also received a signed document stating the Roselle and Wolford are left in our care.
Good going, lad.
Oh, it is Benedict and Roland to whom we owe this victory.
Very kind of the Holy One indeed.
Everyone here has suffered so much on my behalf. My weakness and worthlessness have brought pain and misfortune to you all. And for that I must apologize.
You've got nothing to apologize for. I already told you. House Wolfort's the sword and shield of the crown.
I've decided that I must press forward. Even if it means crawling forth on my hands and knees. I ask for your support as always. I know I will need it.
And you shall have it. I am with you every step of the way, my lord.
But that now moves all this to when I upgrade my cable management, which I have the stuff for, just haven't gotten to yet.
Is something the matter, Frederica?
No. My apologies for worrying you.
Now, to battle! We take back Glenbrook with our own hands!
Is there any more side things? Yes. The Saintly Seven discussed their earlier council and the possibilities on the horizon. This game is getting political! Very political.
Did you know about this salt crystal exam?
No. Neither did I know of Prince Roland's survival. I thought he had perished.
Likewise. What did you make of the Holy One's decree?
Hyzant is a grand nation, but unfortunately not one blessed with a bountiful harvest of anything other than salt. Were we not able to trade, there is no doubt our nation would wither to naught. We've relied solely on salt for much too long, and that reality was made painfully clear to us.
Oh yes, it was very political to begin with, yes.
Harsh words.
All this effort to try and record Disgaea 3 because it's one of my favourites in the franchise. Never played one of the games before. I know they're turn-based strategy games, but I've never played any of the games before.
But true nonetheless. Do you think we can triumph over Esfrost?
Mark my words, Minister Camsell. There is no fight Exham Marshal cannot win.
The Holy One has ordered for us to deliver our Elfric to House Wolfort.
And here I thought your research results to be top secret. What a curious turn of events.
Perhaps the Hierophant determined it a good chance to test them in the field. They could easily sink an Esfrosti's ship or two.
And yet I see not a trace of a smile on you.
I never wanted to build weapons for war.
Yet you don't think twice about toying with human life. How ironic.
How dare you?
Ooh, fight.
Have a wonderful day.
Salvatore for the win. I don't know who that is.
The audacity of Edor's dog.
I'm pretty sure all of the other Disgaea games have had ports, PC, Switch, PS4, etc., except for 3, which is a darn shame. Very unbase. Could say it's quite cringe. A missive arrives from Sycrus, alerting Gustadolf to dangers back home.
Are you certain it's wise to return to Esfrost alone, Your Grace? You are needed here.
If Sikrus's missive is to be believed, I'm afraid matters are far too grave to be left to anyone else. Svarog's deception is nearing its climax. His ill-gotten profits are being used to build a weapon of untold destructive power.
Our anonymous source from the manufactory hinted at as much. Svarog is bold to have carried out his plan this far.
Death Snell? What's that?
Salvatore was a character in Disgaea 3. I'm assuming Reinhardt was referencing that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Let the adults speak, my dear.
If we're to be wed, then there should be trust between us. How long do you intend on treating me like a child?
Very well. Tell her, Thalos.
If you insist, brother. This weapon combines the powerful explosives developed by Dragan with Esfrost's mastery of steelcraft. Although yet to be tested, this cannon is said to have the power to breach even Hyzant's walls. The goddess's shield would buckle under a single blast.
But the shield is impregnable.
I have heard nothing of this. Do you think so little of your general?
A general is to win me victory, as and when I command it.
Oh, my phone just went off. Sorry, I thought I muted it.
Svarog's intent isn't to bring Hyzant to heel, however. He means to use the cannon against Brother. But the fool was so blinded by ambition that he never saw the strings guiding his every deed.
Fool that he may be, he served his purpose well. The cannon could not have been made without his engineers and Dragan's research. He will die secure in the knowledge that his bloodline contributed to the glory of Esfrost. Sadly, he shall not live to see his work completed. With it, we shall do what our forebears could not. The goddess's shield shall yield before Esfrost's might and ingenuity.
If we can even approach the walls, brother, the trade embargo will ensure that Hyzant is especially wary of our actions.
On the contrary, their focus will turn inward. With naught else to leverage their influence with, they will take measures to see that none of their precious salt escapes their borders. There may be some gnashing of teeth, to be sure, but it will only be in an attempt to hide their inner turmoil. Erica, muster a force and march to the Hierophant's palace at once. Deliver to Hyzant my final demands.
As you wish, brother. I shall gather what news I can of the Saintly Seven's machinations.
Thalos, you will remain in Glenbrook. Conduct yourself as if I had never left.
You hardly need to ask, brother.
That is all. Now go.
Oh dear.
Even his own flesh and blood are but tools to be used and then discarded when their purpose is served.
He has faith only in himself. Such has ever been his way.
In the Still of Night, completed. Save my game.
Esfrost and Glenbrook remained strong after declaring a trade stop with Hyzant. Gustadolf sends Erica to Hyzant to deliver his ultimatum, and dispatches an army to Glenbrook to increase the pressure on the Holy State. Hyzant, under the banner of Prince Roland, sends Minister Serenoa Wolfort of the Saintly Seven to prepare for retaliation.
Minister Serenoa Wolfort. Now that's a good title.
Softly but surely, Norzelia descends into war once more.
Those are the Archduke's wishes. I implore you not to forget that this is his final offer. Come to think of it, I heard that Wolfort was added to your saintly ranks. Where might he be?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. The dealings of the Saintly Seven are our business, and ours alone.
How disappointing. I had hoped to congratulate him on his promotion.
That wretched woman. Those are hardly wishes.
Esfrost all but demands us open the source to restore our diplomatic relations.
The Duchy fears neither a lack of salt nor the goddess's shield. We can assume they have a plan in mind.
Then this was no more than a ploy to stall for time. We had best expedite House Wolfort's plans to take the capital. Minister Exham, send word to Minister Serenoa.
Nice. We strike at the heart.
You wish to lend us Hyzant's new weapon?
Yes, it was a directive from the Holy One. The weapon is one Minister Lila developed in secret.
I compressed a vast quantity of magic into crystal form. We call this weapon Elfric.
Nice. Purple crystal. It's a
blast
chaos
crystals
emerald.
have yet to be perfected, but they can decimate a castle wall easily enough.
We thank you for your support.
Be forewarned that their power makes them unwieldy in an average battle.
They are not meant to be used on people. Furthermore, we are only giving you a single blast crystal.
Regardless, I am certain it will come in handy while recapturing Whiteholm Castle.
Its incomplete nature makes it regrettably tricky to use, but Milo should be able to take care of that for you. Use them both wisely.
I am Milo.
Chaos
Dancer
control.
by trade, but assistant to the Saintly Seven on occasion. I shall serve you, Minister Serenoa, until we reclaim the capital.
You sure you'll be okay?
You needn't worry. It isn't my first time flirting with danger. A Hyzantian spy?
Very likely.
The blast of the Elfric should help you catch the enemy unawares. Both my army and Minister Camsel's will join in the attack. Can we entrust command to you, Minister Sereno?
Most certainly. And the crystal will be key in our plan to reclaim Glenbrook.
Nice. Very good, very good. Sikrus reports a theft in the archives to Gustadolf.
You have made a grave error in allowing thieves to raid the archives, Constable Sikrus.
Forgive me. My guards gave chase as soon as they noticed intruders, but they'd already fled beyond our reach.
What did they take?
Luckily, they were unable to gain entry to where we keep our more sensitive texts. All they were able to make off with was a single book penned by the late Lady Orlea.
Orlea? She left behind a message of sorts?
She'd bid it be passed on to Lady Frederica when she came of age, but it seems those wishes were forgotten.
Oops.
Thalos or Erica must have hidden it from her. They derived no greater pleasure than from tormenting her. Do we know what was written in this book?
No. Storage records indicate it was protected by some arcane seal.
It must be of some significance. If she would go to such lengths to protect it from prying eyes.
Such lengths.
Perhaps Perhaps something to do with the Rosellan liberation, for which she fought so fiercely. Or perhaps it is not but a mother complaining to her daughter of a duchy they both despise.
I shall send a party to hunt down the thieves at once.
No need. Such ruffians are unlikely to be in the employ of our foe. No doubt they were simply looking to loot us to fill their own purses.
Wait, hold on. You can't say, oh, the only thing they stole was this one book written by a very important person in the past couple of years, and then just go, they probably just picked the one book just to sell for money. Like, come on, dude.
It is more important that we dispose of Svarog and finish the Nell with all haste. Dispatch your soldiers there.
Aye, Your Grace.
Under secret orders, Huet scouts to Telio domain with Flugy. There it is, the undue indecision. Yep, there's always one, isn't it? There's always one. Okay, what does Huet find?
Benedict asked me to scout out Teleorn where the Esfrosti soldiers are stationed.
Then why are you saying that out loud?
But I hardly see any around. Why did he ask me to come here in the first place? I doubt it would matter in reclaiming the capital. But orders are orders. I should report back.
A missive arrives at Whiteholm Castle, informing Thalas and the others of the outcome of Erica's negotiations with Hyzant.
Tidings from Erica. She says Hyzant refused our final offer.
You seem surprised. There was no way Hyzant would agree to open the source.
I know that, but the negotiations were meant to buy us time. Yet it seems their soldiers are already on the move. Damn it all! This wasn't supposed to happen.
If you play with fire, you get burned. Now we have no recourse but to meet them in battle without the Archduke.
So it has come to war, then?
We just have to beat them at their own game. Their newest saint is heading the vanguard. You must be delighted that a former retainer to the crown is coming to visit. Right, Cordelia?
Rarely that, obviously, though. Well, rarely that, obviously, though, lol. Need threw Foolish into the mix, too. For some reason, it just completely blanked my head that you were talking to Sask then.
Enough, Thalas. I won't allow such impudence toward the Queen.
Queen? This child is nothing more than a puppet. And I believe the impotent one here is you, Avlora. A general has no right telling the Prime Minister what to do.
I had no idea the Prime Minister's job was to torment the weak.
Enough, General of Lore. I will answer the Prime Minister. As the Queen of Glenbrook, I shall protect my kingdom until my dying breath, no matter who may stand against me.
It appears your impudence is contagious, Avlora. Your charge knows not how powerless she is.
Typo, sorry. I'm typing while we wrapping cables. Yeah, makes sense.
Worry not, Your Majesty. I shall protect you.
Because I am to wed the Archduke?
Because you are a warrior. One who does not give up, even if she must fight her battles alone. I was an orphan. I never knew my parents. I entered the army to make a place for myself. So I know better than anyone the pain of having to do everything on your own.
Allow me to bare my heart to you as well, General of Laura.
What, you mean the person that killed your father and your brother? Yeah, sure, that makes total sense.
As the last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, I do not intend to let Gustudolf have his way.
You mean to strike down the Archduke?
But I lack the power to do so. Have you heard of the Royalists? The aristocrats who were aid to my father.
I have. I also heard they secretly indulged in bribes and the like for personal gain. That man Patriot was cozying up to the Archduke not seconds after King Regna's beheading. Their kind knows no loyalty.
Indeed. But Gustudolf has not given any of them a position in his court, so they have fallen on hard times. I want to ask Patriot and the other royalists for their help.
Are you mad? No doubt they would wholeheartedly embrace you as their symbol, but only for their own purposes.
I understand that. But their years in service to the crown have earned them great influence in politics. I must have their support if I'm to reclaim Glenbrook.
Why are you telling this to the general of
Is it
Esfrost?
possible for you to rein them in?
Why are you... Okay.
Not alone. But with you, General of Laura, I can. They lack military might. If you accompany me, I could sway them to my cause. Please, General, lend me your strength.
You're literally asking her to betray Gustudolf. Okay, I'll say this about Cordelia. She's got fucking balls of titanium.
As an Esfrosty general, I simply cannot turn a deaf ear to what you have told me. Did you not think I would tell the Archduke of your plans?
Okay, at least Laura's making this... No, it's saying the obvious thing here.
Of course I did. But I refuse to stand idly by as a mere decoration. So if it meant earning your trust, I was willing to show you that I wish to protect Glenbrook by any means necessary.
You took a gamble.
I had to. For it is not status or reward that moves you.
So you bet on my honor, and refusal would sully my name forever. However, safeguarding the kingdom comes first. Fighting at your side will have to wait.
General of Laura!
A word of advice, Your Majesty. Both Hyzant and the Archduke are veterans of war. The fight will not be an easy one, and may rage on for many years.
Even so, I will not falter. I must do this, for my father and brothers.
An admirable resolve. One which I will see fulfilled. I shall be your sword and shield, my queen.
Wow. Okay, the balls of titanium worked.
Thank you, General of Laura.
Okay, Cordelia just went from a nobody to one of my favourite characters. Honor. I must admit I thought she is useless. Well, she just pretty much won over, like, arguably the strongest person in the nation. Right, give me 2 seconds, I just need to grab a drink. Suddenly she is a Mogus top 5. Always swing for the fences when you're backed into a corner. She did just that and knocked it clean out of the park. She just had the baseball bat, hit the ball, and it went, like, out the stage. What a based woman.
I apologize, but are you suggesting we destroy the dam around Telior Reservoir to start a flood?
The capital city was built on the banks of the Norzelia River. Breaking the dam surrounding Lake Telior upstream will allow us to submerge a majority of the city.
And drown a load of people.
Flooding the town will throw their army into disarray, which should allow us to take the place by storm.
Lake Telior is a man-made reservoir. You might be able to burst through with a blast crystal.
Huette scouted the area earlier and reported seeing very few sentries. Proof enough that this is outside the Archduke's calculations.
No. The damage will be too great. The means would not justify the end, Benedict.
You're mean.
Afford to lose.
I agree with Roland. There is already far too much blood on our hands.
Is there? Are you sure? Let's think about this, right? Who have we actually killed and defied? Well, the majority of the bandits we haven't killed. We've just let them go. I think the only person we've actually killed, probably, is Silvio. So you can't really say there's too much blood in our hands.
Perhaps it's worth speaking with the people and gaining their understanding.
Unless we reclaim Glenbrook, it's unlikely they'll understand or support our actions. We must take the capital back and show our strength and resolve first.
So that means you stand by Benedict then?
If we have a sure shot at winning, we need to take it. No matter the consequences. We can't lose the war. We just can't.
Telior Reservoir is the kingdom's water source. The dam was constructed to protect the people from floods. I doubt they would ever forgive us should we choose to destroy it for war.
Glenbrook thrives because of that water, and to use it otherwise is inexcusable. Brute strength isn't the only way to reclaim the city. We can strike at night and defeat their commanding officers. There are ways to slip into the castle unseen.
Yes, he would know because he's the goddamn prince. We've done it before already.
If you have used it before, there is a chance it has been sealed off since.
There is more than one route. You needn't worry.
So you mean not to use the blast crystal?
No, I do. After we sneak in, we can sink Esfrost's warship. It would close off their escape route.
Our first priority should be ensuring the people's safety. We cannot allow them to be taken hostage. It would restrict our options as well.
She's got a point. But how do we take the capital back after that?
We could use the blast crystal to destroy the bridge connecting the town and the castle. The enemies would be stuck within the walls.
That would certainly mitigate the damages to the citizens. If we encircle the castle, we could negotiate with them.
We could ask them to yield, free Glenbrook, and re-establish the trade between our nations.
Okay, why is
I am certain we can find a way to make both parties agree.
Why is Frederica being so based right now?
Negotiate.
I understand your thoughts and the wishes held therein.
Allow me to ask once more. Shall we shatter the dam around Lake Telior and flood the town? Sneak in under the guise of night, sink their ships, and slay their commanding officers? Or destroy the bridge, safeguard the people, and negotiate with the enemy?
Oh, that's given us 3 choices.
Fetch the scales. It is time we decide our path.
Oh, shit. Because you don't have to agree all the time. Because you don't have to agree all the time with her. But she's the wife. Or the wife-to-be. She may not be my waifu, but she's Sarah Noah's waifu. Destroy the bridge and trap the enemy in the castle, or then negotiate. Destroy the dam and wash away the troops in the Crown City. I don't like that option. I'm not doing that option. Infiltrate the castle, launch a surprise attack, and destroy the duchy's warship. These are all some based options. Apart from what Benedict decided, because Benedict just takes things way too far. I've heard that Elfric is still in development and only a few people are privy to its details. According to the rumours, its blast could blow a hole straight through the castle wall. Could we really use such a thing in battle? Elfric is still in development. Are they hoping to use this battle to test its powers? There's a chance we're exposing the people to greater danger than we thought. We must consider its placement very carefully. I persuaded her quite easily to go to Aesfrost. Lord Serenoa, we've returned from scouting the capital. The Crown City is teeming with Aesfrosty soldiers, and it appears that a second force, led by General Avalora, is defending Whiteholm Castle. So Aesfrost has soldiers stationed throughout the city and around the castle, the latter led by General Avalora no less. I doubt a full frontal attack would work to our favour. This is definitely worth considering when making our strategy. Is there another sparkly then? Yes, there is. I agree with Benedict and Anna in this one. Sask, stop looking for bloodshed. We're not spilling blood needlessly. Lord Serenoa, you've been out and about quite often lately. Is something amiss? I cannot help but notice the comings and goings of Hyzan soldiers too. Something about it bodes ill. I'm tempted to go with the green path. Destroy the bridge and trap the enemy in the castle, then negotiate. But I do like the red option as well. Infiltrate the castle, launch a surprise attack, and destroy the duchy's warship. It's not needlessly, this is a war. Yeah, but I don't know I don't know if the game really explained this, but I'm pretty sure if you destroy the dam and wash away the troops, I'm pretty sure that any civilian caught in the crossfire will also die. You are tempted because wife. Based. Hey, if I was tempted by wife, I'd go with the red option. Lord Serenoa, I shall accompany you wherever go. I'm sure my knowledge of Elfric will be of great service to you. My lord, how is your father doing? The people are worried. We haven't heard any tidings of his health for some time now. I regret to tell you that his condition remains unchanged. I only wish there was some magic elixir to see him back to health. My father's name carries great weight, even now. There's no way we would lose him, not when we need him most. I appreciate your concern, but you needn't worry. My father is the strongest man I've ever known. Doubtless he'll be back on his feet in no time. The previous Archduke and the saints of old revered your father, and with good reason. Even the late King Regner trusted Lord Simon deeply and treated him as one would a close friend. I remember the two of them frequenting the tavern in their youth, drinking ale until the morning sun. I had no idea. But you're one of the Saintly Seven now, Lord Serenoa. I dare say your accomplishments rival those of your father's. We look forward to seeing what lies ahead for you. I'm sure Lord Simon would say the same. Thank you. Neither my father nor I could ask for better people. But she is for green choice. I know, Sask. My uncle's a soldier, but he's always busy these days. I haven't been able to talk to him at all. Sad. Ooh, 1,000 fat ones. Okay, Sask, I'll see the cat. I can't do meows. Ah, it's my favourite NPC, the Saltmonger. The gamer Saltmonger. After the duchy made their declaration, the Holy State stopped shipping salt. Merchants could no longer trade salt in the capital either. Since the fall of House Fawkes and Telio, many of their people have fled here to Wolford, and refugees from the Crown City have also come to live within our domain. It is not uncommon to hear of fights breaking out between them and the people of Wolford. What should we do, my lord? Our domain can only support so many people, why not convince them to look for Hyzant for refuge? My cat meows the same. Nice. Oh no, I'm Saska's cat confirmed. The people have nowhere else to go. We will accept them with open arms. We must prioritise the happiness of our people. To do so, we must regrettably ask the more problematic individuals to leave. Yeah, why not look to Hyzant for a refuge? That makes the most sense. My apologies, my lord, but would Hyzant accept unbelievers and refugees at that within their borders? Whether they are refugees matters not, so long as they believe the goddess will bestow them with her blessing. Certainly, but would they not be treated as Hyzantian citizens after that? They would, which is why I will not force this upon them. Even so, we will not be able to accept many more within our domain. Let the refugees know what their choices are and leave the decision in their hands. Understood, my lord. Leave the issue of the refugees to us. Wind Amulet. Black Amulet. My niece came back from the Crown City. She said there are more Frosty soldiers than ever now. Unbased. Roland's wanted poster. I forgot about that. Hopefully there's a picture of him. Was there a sparkly here? No. No. My reserves are still stocked, but I do not know how long that will last. The Duchy's trade embargo has me worried, to say the least. The soldiers look like they're preparing for something. Is another big battle on the horizon? The Hyzantian soldiers that were bringing relief supplies look like they're readying for war too. I can't believe Sask has just told me I'm his cat. SMH, my head. The scouts we sent to the capital returned not a moment ago. Our preparations are continuing apace, but I worry about sharing the field with the Hyzantian troops. I came here hoping to bring my aunt to live with me in the capital. Frost invasion took me by surprise, but life's been easier since. We could enjoy freedom of trade and no longer have to give offerings to the crown. It seems the people living in the Crown City aren't suffering as much as I thought they'd be. Okay, let's do our required reading. By order of the Archduke, I, Gustadolf Esfrost, Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, hereby order the arrest of His Royal Highness Prince Roland of the Kingdom of Glenbrook. The prince is 20 years of age, gold of hair, and blue of eye. He has in his possession a ring bearing the insignia of the royal family. Whomsoever captures the prince and delivers him to duchy officials unharmed will be rewarded with a sum of 100,000 gold. My cat meows the same with the cat in the game, you silly person. Oh. Now I'm just sad. So this is taking us to the middle path now, yes? I don't know. I really don't know which option I want to pick. Can't believe Sass called me a silly person. My heart has been destroyed. Welcome. How can I be of service today? Could you please decide? Would you rather be meowing like my cat? I don't know. Meow. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Extra large. Ooh. Increases strength, magic attack, physical defense, and magic defense, but deals damage to you at the start of your turn. Well. Automatically revives the wearer once per battle. That's why haven't I not got that equipped? Hold up. Yes, you can have that, Corrington. Wind resistance. I will be returning, my lord. Me lord! Okay, what choice do I want to make? I will find out after I come back from my encampment. Oh, the Rosellan Uprising. Ooh, I got more books here. Records left by the Frosty diplomat Kaunitz? Kaunitz D's Nut. It covers the Rosellan Uprising from 30 years ago. For some reason, it was found at an old book market. Records left by the Frosty diplomat Kaunitz. It covers the Saintly Seven who govern Hyzant. A volume about the ships on the Nozellan River compiled by the Nozellian Shipping Association. Research records of Nozellia's flora and fauna compiled by the naturalist Beagle. It covers plants and animals in the Nozellia Mountains. Research records of Nozellia's flora and fauna compiled by the naturalist Beagle. It covers the plants and animals in the Hyzantian sands. A booklet reporting on incidents that occur around the realm. It covers the Grand Nozellia mines after the Frosty invasion of Glenbrook. Ooh, I'm curious about that actually. Oh, cool. An elderly man who runs a sundry shop at the Wolford encampment. He survived the Saldaean War with only the bow in his back and has decided to lend his skills to Serenoa's cause. I didn't know that was a thing. Nice. So can I talk to these people then to get opinions? No. Unbased. Okay. Some required reading. Yay! In the northern reaches of the realm lie the Nozellian Mountains. They are the source of the Nozellia River, and the blizzards surrounding the ice and snow-covered peaks prevent any from passing through. The summit is a harsh place where not even birds dare fly. Beneath the ground, however, run veins rich in iron, copper, silver, and more. The people of Aesfrost eventually managed to reach these veins and open several mines. Prospectors looking for iron deposits should first seek out the alpine plant known as ferrum weed. Damn, the weed! Tiny red flowers sprout upon the weed's black leaves, and the plant itself can only be found in areas rich in iron. Red and black, the colours of the Grand Duchy, are said to represent fire and iron, but may also stand for the colours of ferrum weed. The Nozellian Mountains are also a major habitat of greathawks. Greathawks, both intelligent and large enough to carry a rider upon their backs, were once known to nest across all the realm, but now are rarely seen outside the mountains. Due to the difficulties of artificial breeding, these mountain these mountains are considered a very valuable place for hawk riders, and any who use birds when sending missives. In the east sprawls a barren desert wasteland known as the Hyzantian Sands, home to the Source. I'm not sure how likely this game is to become a franchise, but I am certainly enjoying it enough to hope it does. Yeah, same here. A tributary of the Norzelia River runs through the area, but its waters are no match for the desert's soaring temperatures and harsh sunlight. At night, however, temperatures sink below freezing. Aside from Hyzant's capital, developed around the Source and the western part of the sands, this area is entirely unsuitable for living. Several small oases. Is it supposed to be oasis? Yes, it is. I'm fucking stupid. Several small oases dot the depths of the sands, and herds of wild horses gather around these watering holes. They are robust creatures, having lived in the desert's harsh conditions, which makes them a perfect fit for any army's cavalry. Nations are willing to pay a high price for these horses. The famed Hyzantian cavalry's horses were also taken from the sands. Many attempts have been made to reach the ends of sands over the course of time, but none have succeeded. The stains of time, my friend. And it will wash like a flood of pain. Although countless people enter the desert in search of adventure or riches, few return. Delving into the Hyzantian sands is not a matter to be taken lightly. One must be willing to risk their very life when stepping foot into the wilderness. As long as there will be an Octopath Traveler 2, this series can still exist as well. Damn, Sask, you sound bitter. The Source is set up, the Rosellan Uprising. The Source is said to be the holy ground in Hyzant, and a place where the Roselle atone for the sins of their ancestors. It is also the origin of the realm Salt, but its limited access makes it nearly impossible for anyone to see what truly goes on inside. However, during the midst of the Saltine War, the Roselle rebelled against the holy state and escapes, leaving behind a scar upon the goddess's statue, or so the story goes. Hyzant has never made an official statement regarding the incident. Even so, investigations have shown that a group of Roselle was spotted near the Citadel of the Sands and the Wolford domain at that time. It is also an open secret that a Rosellan village stands deep within the current Wolford domain. Around the same time, Lady Orleia was also welcomed to Ironstone as a concubine of the previous Archduke, Zygmunt. The Archduke never revealed Lady Orleia's origins, much to the disappointment of his chief vassals, but the occurrence of this incident is much too great a coincidence to ignore. But those are problems of the past. What is important is the fact that the Roselle at the source possess the power to shake Hyzant. If we were able to harness that power, our nation would be in the most favourable position. I am bitter like chocolate. The Saintly Seven. The Saintly Seven, headed by the Hierophant, are the leaders of Hyzant. They are responsible for aiding the Hierophant, Oracle of the Goddess, and guiding the Holy State's faithful. In addition, each saint is responsible for an important division and acts as a minister in other nations. However, all are equal in the eyes of the Goddess, including the Saintly Seven. It is therefore strictly forbidden for anyone to pursue their own personal interests. The saints who serve the Hierophant are as follows: Saucely End, Minister of Game Assault, Overseer of the Source; Exarm Marshal, Minister of Arms, Master of Military Matters; Camsil Farrant, Minister of Domestic Affairs, Protector of Public Order; Edo Delmira, Minister of Religion; Lila Viscraft, or Vycraft, I'm not too sure, Minister of Medicine; and Tenebris Mistel, Vice Minister of Religion, Keeper of the Goddess's History. I just like chocolate bitter, sweet, semi-sweet, no care for me, lol. The state of the Grand Norzellian Mines. The Grand Norzellian Mines were meant to be a symbol of peace between the three nations of the realm. A grand ceremony was held to commemorate the occasion, and everyone anticipated a new era of peace coming to the land. However, the people's expectations were betrayed when Esfrost invaded Glenbrook. Though the Grand Duchy claims that the Kingdom of Glenbrook attempted to take the mines for themselves, the mines are currently occupied by Esfrost, and the truth remains in the dark. I risked my very life to ascertain the current state of the mines for myself. The Grand Norzellian mines are kept under the strict watch by the Esfrosti army, making it difficult to even approach. I ventured as close as I possibly could and confirmed that the mines are indeed under operation. Numerous large carts come and go from the mines and take the mountain path toward the Grand Duchy. The carts are all covered, but I surmise they are filled with excavated iron. I tried to get closer, but was unfortunately seen by Esfrosty soldiers who loosed arrows at me without warning. Thankfully, I managed to escape with merely a scratch and quickly withdrew, fearing for my life. In the end, I could not discern the truth of what was happening at the Grand Rosalia mines, but I can confirm that the mines are in operation and an odd air of tension blankets the place. But what does that mean? This man knows, yes. Nosalia River ships. The Nosalia River, which runs through the three nations, is an integral part of the realm's trade and military affairs. In the Kingdom of Glenbrook, built upon the riverbank, boats are a popular mode of transportation, and cargo ships are a frequent sight. The holy state of Hyzand also has large shipping vessels for their prospering salt trade. While it is possible to go upstream with paddles and sails, it is not uncommon to see people or horses towing a boat from the shore in the rapids. In Esfrost, ships are necessary not only for cargo, but in military as well. Their warships are clad in iron armour and are skilled at navigating even the river rapids. Their naval fleet and black irons strike fear into the hearts of any who would dare stand against them. Okay, that's it. This is the level of miscommunication that I'm apparently capable of when half listening, completely missed part of the conversation and thought we moved on to food. Nice. Okay. Oh, I can upgrade your weapon, can't I? Ooh. Okay, but do I want to, though? Whose weapon do I want to up? Sovereign's Lance of Justice. Hold up. Roland, your fucking weapon can't be called that. That's a Sword of Libra. Sovereign's Lance of Justice. Your weapon can't be called that. That's kind of ridiculous. I'm sorry, it has to be this. I can't not get this weapon when it's called the Sovereign's Lance of Justice. Four Dragons. Deals physical damage to a single enemy, ignoring their defense. Usable in battles. Let's just increase the damage first. Yes. Increases range of Hawk Dive by 1, increases damage dealt by delaying strike. I want to say that is probably better. So I shall go for that. And turn you into a fat boy as well. Increases the effect of Bulwark. Oh no, I've got that. Right, okay. Increases the effect of Raging Beast. Yes. Okay. Let us go back. Okay, which route do I take? Oh dear, oh no. I am so confused. What route do I take? Infiltrate the castle, launch a surprise attack, and destroy the Duchy's warship. Man! It's either the green or the red choice. The yellow one is not doing it, no. I'm not gonna kill innocent people, Sask. The red and green options do not kill innocent people. Infiltrate the castle, launch a surprise attack, and destroy the duchy's warship. Destroy the bridge and trap the enemy in the castle, then negotiate. The only thing that's got me scared is the green option. I think they imply that General Avalora is going to be there. And I don't know if I'm willing to fight her again. Destroy the bridge and trap the enemy in the castle. And destroy the duchy's warship. Okay, then choose a red. I'm thinking about going red, yes. Dams serve more purposes than may end up as a bite back. The bridge option sucks but isn't as potentially devastating. Yes. Not sure how deep they'll go with the consequences. Yeah. Put a poll. I could put a poll. But I know you're gonna pick yellow, Sask. War Chronicle, Past Travelled. How many red have I done? 1, 2, 3... And I've done 2 green, and I've done 1 yellow. Personally, I like the red. I'm a fan of the red as well. I might go for the red. I genuinely have zero idea what route I want to take. Destroy the bridge and trap the enemy in the castle. Then negotiate. Destroy the dam and wash away the troops in the Crown City. No, that can fuck off. Infiltrate the duchy's. Infiltrate the castle. Launch a surprise attack and destroy the duchy's warship. Put a poll so I can at least vote for yellow. Okay, Sask, for you. And that is it. Okay, that should be live. Come on, you two, please. Thank you. I got 2 votes. What have I got? Yellow and red. And I've only got 2 people watching the stream anyway, so I'm not going to get any more. No, I've decided I'm going green. I'm sorry. Sorry, Roland.
Say,
Considered voting yellow just for the chaos. Stop. Stop. Flooding the city will leave the people with nowhere to live, and Frederica's plan hinges on how the enemy responds. We can win if we sneak into the castle and slay the Esrosti commanders. Only Cordelia and I are privy to the secret passages. Okay, let me just speak to everyone first, see what they all say.
Serenoa.
A nation cannot exist without a people. We cannot risk exposing those very people to any more hardship than they have already endured. If we explode the bridge, we can isolate the castle. The people will be spared from our battle.
Ah, yes?
Benedict's plan gives us the surest path to victory, but it would incur great damages to the capital. And Prince Roland's plan is far too dangerous a gamble. Call me naive, but I believe Frederica's plan to be the best for all of us. Prince Roland wishes to defeat the Esrosti commanders who unjustly occupy Whitehorn Castle. I see this plan as proof of his resolve. As a member of the King's Guard, I intend to help him see through it.
Aye, lad.
Destroying the dam is our best shot at winning this battle. The enemy wouldn't know what hit them if we flooded the city, but there's no denying that the other plans have their merits too. Should we go with our best bet and consider one of the other options? Puts the vote takes the 0% option. Are you Joe Biden picking your view? Shush.
My lord.
Negotiating would only grant the enemy a reprieve, and there is a high chance that Queen Cordelia has revealed the secret tunnels to the enemy. But we would most certainly deal a heavy blow to the Esrosti forces by flooding the city. Oh yeah, you're not going to take a Vincent, are you?
Yes, sir.
The enemy may already be aware of the tunnels, but no one is anticipating a flood. The capital is swarming with Esrosti soldiers. We must prepare ourselves to make sacrifices if we are to reclaim the city. No. Oh man, I genuinely got no idea. This sucks. Dusk is a Mogus. Okay, fine, I'll go red. But I want to be contrarian. Destroying the bridge and trap the enemy in the castle, then negotiate. Infiltrate the castle, launch a surprise attack, and destroy the Duchy's warships. Look, YouTube, it didn't say good or bad, I was just saying lol. My dude. You're playing go with the gut. Let me take a separate path when I play. Okay, yeah, I was thinking that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with green. I'm sorry.
Say.
Sorry, Roland. I like you. You wish to use Alfric to blow up the bridge and then negotiate with Esfrost. Frederica wishes no harm to come to anyone, and that includes your sister. We cannot be sure of Alfric's power. If we set it off near the castle, we may be putting Her Majesty in danger. I mean, that sounds like a nice one to say. Cordelia.
Certainly.
Whitehorn Castle is a symbol of Glenbrook, and like the Crown City, I would be loath to see it brought to harm. Elfric is yet incomplete, so we must be cautious with how we use it. I appreciate your concerns about my sister, but still. Wow. Yeah, okay, I'm not even gonna bother trying. No, I will. I'll try and convince you. Let's try it. So you would choose Lady Frederica's plan. Might I inquire as to why? The Norzelia River was originally prone to heavy flooding. We cannot be sure how far the damage will spread. That's it, I am finished with your streams. Sask, no, don't be mean. Telior Reservoir is where the kingdom gets its water, and between the dam and the bridge, the latter is far easier to build. I don't think any of these options are going to convince him. I'll do that one though. I concur, the bridge is simpler and requires less labour and resources, but a battle cannot be won simply by looking at profits and losses. I implore you to think carefully about which plan gives us our greatest chance of victory. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me, Lord Serenoa.
Aye, lad.
Destroying the dam is our best shot at winning this battle. Yes, I've said this already. So you think Lady Frederica's plan is the way to go, eh? Why's that? Mean is my second name. Reinhardt Mean FE4. We will need the people's support when rebuilding the capital. To do so, we must win it back fair and square, with as little damage as possible. I think the most efficient plan of the three, driving Aesfrost into a corner with only a single bridge to mourn, and one that can be repaired fairly quickly. Top option. There's no kingdom without a people. Glenbrook won't have must have a future if we ignore them for the sake of victory. Even if we succeeded with a surprise attack, the people might think us cowards for stooping so low, and I don't even want to think of the backlash I would face for flooding the city. In which case, Lady Frederica's plan would be our best chance of winning the people's approval. Each plan's got its good and bad points. Now we've got the Holy State at our backs, this would be the perfect chance to strike at Aesfrost. Isn't winning this war more important than the Crown City's damages to the people's morale? We cannot foresee the damage that a deluge would do to the city, and stealing into the castle will put Roland in great danger. I know that House Warful can claim victory without having to sacrifice the capital or the people's safety. Winning isn't everything. We must face the consequences of our actions and take responsibility for rebuilding. To that end, I will see as little damage as possible.
Are you joking?
If you gave the order, lad, I put my life on the line to see your will done. But ideals and pride won't win a fight. As lord of our house, I ask that you consider all our options with a cool head. I can see how you feel about this, but I'll need a moment to digest it all. Fuck you.
Yes, sir?
If the enemy... Yes, I said this already. I see, so you would support Lady Frederica's plan, though it seems the least efficient of the three. It will take time and effort, but would mitigate damages to the people. The capital can be repaired, but the dead cannot be brought back to life. The lives of the people should outweigh the importance of efficiency. We must have the people's support. If we were to lose it, even reclaiming the capital cannot keep the kingdom together.
Certainly.
I have heard that the duchy supporters in the capital grow by the day. Even if you were to claim victory, if great harm were to befall the Crown City, the people's dissatisfaction would turn on Prince Roland. It might be best for us to tread the path of least destruction for the sake of the kingdom's future.
I must hear what the others
It seems I underestimated the merits of Lady Frederica's plan. Hey. Okay, and then finally you. Prince Roland wishes to defeat the Aesfrosti commanders who unjustly occupy Whitehorn Castle. Lord Serenoa, you think Lady Frederica's plan to be our best option? If Roland wishes for the people's support, he must act in a way befitting royalty. Unfortunately, flooding the city and surprise attacks hardly make the cut. No matter how much time the negotiations take, it's still better than bringing harm to the people, and the bridge can be easily rebuilt. It is House Wolfort's job to protect Glenbrook. I would choose Frederica's way to safeguard both Roland and his people. I agree, it is a far better option than flooding the city. A broken bridge can be rebuilt, but we cannot save lives already lost. Thank you, Lord Serenoa. Speaking to you has shown me the merits of Lady Frederica's plan. Right, can I actually speak to my father? Is it actually possible to visit Daddy? Or is he locked away in cutscene hell? Okay. Yes.
It is time to cast our votes.
The true hero, the true protagonist of the story is not Sarah Noah, it is Lady Frederica. Thank you, Sask.
In which strategy do we entrust the future of Glenbrook? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
I am sorry.
My apologies, but my opinion remains unchanged. Now, I want to know if, why the other members of my entourage aren't allowed. It's pretty unbased. Yeah, you're not going to work.
On this, I cannot be swayed.
I do not think your plan is a bad one, just not the best one given the circumstances. Yeah, you're not going to be swayed. Okay, that's good, that's good.
I agree.
I stand behind you, Lord Sarah Noah. Yes.
I changed my mind.
I thought about it a lot and decided to choose a different path than Prince Roland's. Hey, hey.
Forgive me, lad.
Sorry, but my token's going elsewhere this time, lad.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Hey, hey. Nice. I can't believe. Of course Eredor would side with Benedict. They're basically in a romance.
The way forward is decided. We collapse the bridge and trap the enemy within the castle, keeping the common folk safe from the worst of the fighting.
You will safeguard the people, drive the enemy into the castle, and negotiate. You have chosen a righteous path, Wolfort. But do you really think negotiations will prevail? Such sympathy may be your downfall.
Even so, this is the path we have chosen.
Then walk tall. It is time to test your mettle. I must return to Hyzant and see Minister Camsell. Next we meet, you will have both of our armies at your backs.
You have my thanks.
We cannot afford to lose this fight. For Norzelia.
I thought this battle was for Glenbrook.
This is not a simple struggle for power, Minister Serenoa. The goddess, the source, iron? The war of 30 years ago comes back to haunt us because the old cling to relics of the past. Norzelia needs to be born anew. Right now, the people of every nation are searching for a young standard-bearer to guide them.
A standard-bearer?
Yes, people like you and me. This war is a fine opportunity for us to show our worth to Norzelia.
Oh my. Our time has come. Completed. Our time has come and so have I. Okay.
House Wolfort and Hyzant join forces and begin planning Glenbrook's recapture. But with the Norzelia River and the Esfrosti armies in their way, retaking the capital will be no easy feat. Frederica proposes they destroy the bridge linking the castle to the rest of the capital, isolating the enemy and forcing them to parley. Though it may draw out the conflict, it is well worth it if they can avoid causing suffering to the people. Serenoa and the others agree to the plan.
Nice.
In support of House Wolfort, Hyzant's great army marches forth for the first time since the Salt Iron War.
Born of strife and sadness.
The Byzantian forces should be arriving any moment, Frederica.
Well then, let us make them welcome.
My lady, are you certain this is the path you desire? We are to battle against your people, against Dallas and Erica.
Yes, because they are the very definitions of nice people.
I am keenly aware of that.
Of course you are. But simply understanding a thing doesn't mean you are ready to face it. A single second's hesitation on the battlefield could cost you your life.
Worry not. I shall prevail against any who stand against me. Even my siblings.
To try and save them?
No. To save myself. And to save House Wolford.
Nice. If I was Frederica, I would be happy to save them. Yes, but you wanted to kill a bunch of innocent people, Sask. So I think you just like bloodlust.
Minister Camsell and myself have brought what troops we could muster.
I'm grateful for your assistance.
It was an arduous journey. Is there anywhere the soldiers could rest?
We've prepared barracks at the harbor. Please use them freely.
You do think of everything.
Hyzant has not mobilized a force so large since the Salt Iron War. Yet I hear you intend to settle this not by battle, but by parley. The Holy One will not agree to any half-hearted measures.
The pressures of a large army on the capital's threshold is part of our plan. Come inside and I will explain the rest.
Oh, I have one here. Avlora prepares for battle upon hearing the Allied forces march for Glenbrook. However, shame on you, I was just kidding. Were you now, Sask? How happy would you be if you picked the yellow?
General, House Wolfort and Hyzant have joined forces. There are indications their armies intend to march upon the capital.
Which direction will they come from?
We cannot yet be certain.
Close the city gates and rally the garrisons. I want the way to the castle completely blockaded.
And we ought to consider their attack from the river. House Wolfort knows very well how difficult this castle is to take. I doubt they think to capture it with a direct assault.
Indeed. Byzantian soldiers are used to desert conditions. Doubtful they'd be keen to engage us in a marine battle. Though acting on that assumption and sending all our troops to defend the land route does leave a vulnerability the enemy could exploit. Send a party to scout along the riverbanks, then have them report to the harbor and ready our ship.
To be certainly honest, I would have most probably picked red. I see. Why is my controller desynced? Thank you.
Yes, General.
Why beat around the bush? We have the soldiers, we should strike and end them.
It's best to avoid open battle. With the capital and Whiteholm under our control, we have the advantage.
All that tells me is you're frightened of Wolfort.
There is no enemy safe not to fear. A leader's hubris is the death of her soldiers.
Frederica is attacking us. What does it matter how many soldiers die? I command you to kill Frederica, Avlora.
These two are arseholes.
Personal grudges have no place in the battlefield.
Silence! Gustadolf entrusted us with the castle's protection in his absence. Noble as frosty blood flows through our veins. How dare you order us about?
You do well to remember what you are, Flora. A simple orphan who doesn't even know her true name.
Yet it is this simple orphan in charge of our army. Insult me all you like. I will not allow open battle.
Obstinate woman. No matter. The reinforcements our brother sent are under our command.
These two are gonna fuck it up.
Into the capital myself and crush Wolfort's forces when they arrive.
Is this the S-Frost I am to defend?
General Aurora.
That's him. That's everything. Okay. My voice broke a bit then. The group sets Frederica's plan to destroy the bridge into motion.
My spies have ascertained the situation at the capital. The bulk of the enemy is holed up in Whiteholm Castle. Right now, they don't seem to be very active.
And what of the common folk?
Their daily lives progress apace. It seems the enemy has yet to notice our movements.
Perfect conditions to execute Lady Frederica's plan. If the people are at ease, we should be able to seize the capital without resorting to all-out battle.
Thank goodness.
Then let's review the plan. First, my retinue shall take a small vessel to Whiteholm Castle and destroy the bridge.
Are you certain you want to go by yourselves? We could lend you some soldiers.
The fewer of us there are, the less likely we are to be spotted. We'll manage. We'll have the blast crystal.
Oh yes, a bridge like that'll come falling down pretty easy. You'll see.
The explosion will be your signal to march into the capital and keep the people calm.
Without using force, yes. I shall impress upon my soldiers they are not to act rashly.
Thank you, Minister.
As for you, Minister Campsell, we'd like you to take command of the naval forces to blockade the castle.
Very well. I can't say I'm much experienced in marine warfare, but I'll do my best.
Destroy the bridge, capture the town, blockade the river, isolate the enemy in the castle, and turn that impregnable fortress into their prison.
Once they're trapped, they'll have no choice but to parley with us and release their stranglehold on Glenbrook.
I hope you're right. A word of caution before we begin. Prince Roland, you are aware they will likely use Queen Cordelia as leverage when the time for parley comes? But no matter what pressure they apply, we cannot allow them to break us, should the worst come to pass.
I understand. I do not expect the fight to regain control of our kingdom to be painless.
Ooh.
Good. We have our plan. Now we must act upon it.
Then we shall depart at once, until we meet again in the capital.
Farewell, and good luck to us all.
Ooh.
Erica, Thalas, I cannot put off fighting them any longer.
We must do it, even if it comes at the cost of Cordelia's titanium bollocks. The eve of Frederica and Serenoa's engagement.
My, you're certainly calm for someone about to be sold off in the morrow.
Sold off? You would compare my marriage into House Wolfort to trading coin for flesh? Why, I am to be a beacon of allyship, a bridge between our two lands.
Yes, yes. So tell me, dear, how do you plan on seducing the Wolfort boy? Wait, let me guess. You'll use the same charms your mother did on our father.
Oh, enough cajoling, Erica. You're apt to make her cry. And Frederica, you know you don't have to take such abuse in silence, don't you? In any case, you seem to be under the impression that you've been entrusted with some crucial task. That couldn't be further from the truth. This is only to get you out of the way, same as your mother. You're no use to anyone in S-Frost.
But you already know that, don't you?
Well, every happiness to you, dear sister.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with those two? My word.
The world I knew before was so very limited. No matter what awful thing happened to me, I believed I could do nothing but suffer in silence. But staying quiet in the face of injustice is tantamount to condoning it. I needed to stand up and fight for myself. Becoming part of House Wolfort was the best thing to ever happen to me. Erica, Thalas, I'm done running.
Yes, hit them with a buck so hard they become unconscious, fall into the river and die.
In the dead of night, a small ship slips silently into Whiteholm Castle. Aboard are none other than the elite Wolfort fighters, led by Serenoa himself.
Serenoa and the others search for a place to plant the blast crystal. I find it very hard to believe that they just snuck in there without nobody noticing. Come on, man, really?
All right, it's time.
Where should we set the blast crystal, Milo?
Right around the middle of the bridge would be perfect. The wood will splinter apart quite nicely. Plus, any repairs we'll need to make later will be easy.
In the middle it is. We'll search for a suitable spot. In the meantime, Milo, you ready the blast crystal?
With pleasure.
The entire plan will be for naught if I do not place the Elfric in the right spot. Time to see where that is. Be extremely careful with the Elfric. It can destroy a bridge. Imagine what it'll do to you. Furthermore, well, I trust you know what I mean to say. Indeed. We have much left to do, and I, for one, shall learn all I can about the Elfric. Yes, and I agree. Milo is all too eager for the battle ahead. Aye, maybe limit damage to the Crown City and Castle should the worst come to pass. No, not quite, Lord Serenoa. Our victory is of paramount importance. As long as we are victorious, we can pin the destruction on our fair city on the enemy as well. Forgive me, Benedict, but I thought we agreed upon this plan precisely because it minimized our losses. Yes, my lord, I too would prefer the Crown City to remain intact. But does that happen? Hold on. Yes, it does. The steward of House Wolfort since the Salt Iron War, he has the absolute trust of his liege, and has overcome countless difficulties with his intelligence and level-headed judgment. Quality fibre. 2,300 fat ones. So many lives will be saved with the destruction of this bridge. Let us not delay in our preparations so that we may keep our casualties low. The eldest daughter of the Esfrost family and Serenoa's betrothed. Her Rosella mother, Orlea, fled from the holy state of Hyzant during the Salt Iron War. Oh. If this works, we'll emerge with the upper hand in the ensuing negotiations. Frederica's attendant and tutor in the arcane arts, she once studied at the Ministry of Medicine in Hyzant, but the allure of the Esfrosti archives compelled her to move to the duchy. But therein lies the key, this has to work. I know not where to place the Elfric. An expert spy in Benedict's right hand, she was taken in by the Wolfort after losing her parents and swears to do everything in her power to repay that debt. I've told Milo all I know of the bridge construction, the rest is in her hands. If the aim is indeed to isolate Whiteholm Castle, then the Elfric should be placed just around here. Oh, hello. A dancer who appears almost out of thin air to do the Saintly Seven's bidding, she serves as their spy and can easily hold her own in a fight. She needs to wear more clothes. This Elfric stuff is mighty powerful if it can reduce a bridge of this size to rubble. an experienced soldier and commander of Wolfort's forces. He has served Simone alongside Benedict since the Salt Iron War and continues to do whatever he can as a loyal retainer to House Wolfort. I can still scarcely believe we mean to destroy the Whitehorn Bridge. A relative new member of the King's Guard entrusted with Roland's protection. She dreamed of serving the crown from a young age and was appointed a position in the King's Guard after years of hard work. Of blinding people. But if this is the cost of reclaiming the Crown City and protecting our people, then so be it. We proceed as planned. There's a sparkly there. Sparkly there, and a sparkly there. All the times I trained you with Sir Maxwell have come flooding back to me. It seems a lifetime ago now. Forgive me my sentimentality. I promise I'm ready to do what must be done. Why did you always train on the bridge? Surely the castle itself held better values. It is also where we were forced to flee for our lives. How fitting then that it should figure into our counterattack. I understand that this bridge holds many memories for you, but this plan will allow us to trap the enemy and save lives. I think it's a small price to pay for that. Sir Maxwell, even after being named a Dawnspear, volunteered for the Night Watch. So I'd slip out of the castle myself and have him train me on the bridge. And I was none the wiser. 'Tis no wonder he agreed to train you, for he saw the greatness that lies in you too. I only wish he'd been on Watch Night the day Frost invaded. The castle wouldn't have fallen so easily. I think that's it, right? I can't really do anymore. Okay. I know where we ought to place the Elfric. Now to gather the others and finalize the plan. I still find it very hard to believe that we haven't been spotted.
The time for you to awaken is nigh, my patient little Elfric. Just give me the command.
All right, then let's...
Wolfort? When did you get here?
Thalys!
Oh, I am so glad we didn't leave this to Avlora.
Oh shit, are we gonna get pincered?
I am shocked, Frederica, to find you sneaking around like a common thief.
Erica. They've got us surrounded.
Oh shit. Level 21. I don't even think I'm level 20. I think I got one unit level 20, that's it. Okay, no, I got two. I'm gonna have to grind, aren't I? Oh my dear lord. Okay. Well, I planned on stopping here anyway, so I will do that. Thank you very much for watching the stream. If you're watching the VOD, thank you very much for watching the VOD. And I will see you all tomorrow, where I shall hopefully bonk these two young, impotent kids down the river. See you all, and goodbye.